here where you have a lot of memories and getting this team to 3-2?
Well, that's number one. Is it's special to get to 3-2. You know, it took me 3 years and 2 teams, but dadgummit, I got me a win in First Energy. So I'm glad about that. You know, the way we fought, it was good. It was you know, wasn't the prettiest at times. We slowly started again offensively, and I got to do my part to get that fixed. But it was fun to get a win. Yeah, and to be sitting here at 3-2, we're really proud of that, and just got to keep moving forward.
Given how much how tired the defense was getting and how much you guys were struggling, how much did that 97-yard drive mean?
Oh, it was huge. I mean, that's the thing, you know. The old saying, you know, be at your best when your best is needed, and you know, we played well when we needed. You know, we need to play well all day, but in that moment we stepped up. You know, every guy made a play here and there, and you know, Eric Thompson makes a huge catch, and you know, Curley makes a huge catch on the third downs. You know, so those things were big for us, and that drive was huge. The drive before half, I think, was what kind of helped us get some momentum. Get out of the funk that we were in. So those two things, you know, proved critical. But that was a big drive for us, and you know, we'll draw on the positives of that drive and move forward. But we got to start faster.
How happy, Josh, were you to
talk about being 3-2 when a lot of people didn't give the Jets much chance to do anything.
Right. Well, I think it's just a credit to the guys in the locker room and the coaches and really the organization as a whole, just staying together, and you know, when we came together this spring, just the mindset that we worked with, whether it was in the weight room and walkthroughs and OTAs, every aspect, you know, the way Coach Bowles talked to us about being together and being one team, and I think I've said this before, but you know, a few weeks ago in Oakland at halftime, we came in, some bad things happened, we muffed a punt, but we were together in that moment, and that really has fed us and served us well these last 3 weeks. And you know, we just got to keep that going. But it's a unified group in there, and there's power in that, and we can do a lot when we're together. And so I think that's the key. And I think that's, you know, when you guys and prognosticators all make their picks and make their assumptions about any team, not just us, what you can't always tell is the chemistry. That's the hard thing, and we have really good chemistry, and it's a special group, and we just got to, you know, keep going together.
Josh, how much better do you guys have to play to beat New England?
Oh, I mean, you know, we'll have to be our best. They're an excellent football team, and they've been great for a long time, and so, you know, we'll go through our normal work week. We'll look at, you know, the tape Monday, make our corrections, and then get ready to go and have fun. I mean, it's going, you know, you can't ask for anything else. It would be 3-2 against 3-2 New England and a head-to-head matchup. I mean, you know, this is what it's about. That's why you play the game. So I look forward to playing them.
Hey Josh, I saw you chased down Hugh after the game. Can you share a little bit of what you had to say to him?
Yeah, just you know, just let him know, thinking about him and loved him, and you know, just to hang in there. Yeah, I know he's fighting a fight, and you know, I believe in him. I believe in him. You guys know how I feel about him, but you know, I know it's a hard, you know, mixed emotion when you're in those situations, when you play against your brothers across the other side and people like you that you respect, and so just, you know, just want to know I enjoy competing against him and love him.
What was the problem in the first half? What was Greg Williams' scheme doing to you guys to shut you guys down? And then what did you change to have a much better second half?
They had a good scheme, you know, just mixing different looks and stuff like that. But I really feel like our execution was not very good, you know. And without, you know, checking the tape, I just tell you from my end, I didn't play well, you know, to start the game, and I will, you know, delve into that Monday and figure out what we got to do to get that fixed, because, you know, with obviously with Tom and the way New England can score points and stuff like that, we can't start like that, and we got to be better. So I'll just speak on my end that I plan to be better, and you know, Greg, I give my hats off to those guys. They had a good scheme, a good plan for us. We did a great job of doing halftime adjustments. Johnny Moe and the guys came up with some good things that helped us in the second half, and I think the momentum that we gained from the 2-minute drive was big. You know, sometimes when you get on the ball and you just go, it's helpful, you know, to kind of get some juice and for a quarterback. And so to get down there and get some points, and obviously made the difference in the game. So I think that was the biggest thing that led into why we played better in the second half.
How
Did you
critical
couple
was
more?
Claiborne's interception, and then can you take us through the fade that it lost in there?
Yeah, I mean, it changed the game, you know. I mean, just all those turnovers, the guys just getting their hands on the ball and capitalizing, you know. But his changed the game. We were able to get down there inside the 5, and then it was a play that the coaches put together. Coach Marshall, our O-line coach, you know, puts together the goal line stuff, and you know, was very adamant on how we wanted to work on those things, and you know, the matchups and things that we were looking for, whether it was run or pass or whatever. So Austin got the matchup he wanted and did his job and made it easy, made the throw easy because he beat him off the line pretty well.
How are you doing physically?
I'm doing great. Feel great. Yeah, Monday sometimes it's a little different story, but right now I feel good. Didn't take too many serious hits that game, you know, it's John Melody and Dave Zafaleto, those guys, they work around the clock and they get guys ready, and you know, I've had the good fortune these last 2 years being with Joe Sheehan here in Cleveland and those guys that, you know, some really good training rooms and guys that work their tail off, and so for a guy my age, they really are the reason that I feel fresh every Sunday, and we'll do our thing this week and be ready to go again.
Josh, I
Last one here?
know Myles Garrett didn't play a ton of snaps, but just because it was his debut, do you have any thoughts on what he was able to do?
Yeah, I'll really have to look at the tape. It's hard to tell. He's obviously, I mean, when you see him out there and see him in pads, he's you know, he looks the part, and so you know, I think that's important. You know, when you're building something, is especially when you hold the first overall pick, is to make sure you're picking guys that look the part, that can go out and do, you know, what you pick them to do, and I think, you know, they're in good hands, as, you know, when he gets healthy. So but be able to kind of evaluate his play is hard because you know, I'm not really watching him, so to speak, but you know, he certainly looked like he belongs out there for sure.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks.